Hi, and welcome back to another tastefully delicious episode of Sipisode. There we go. Another tasty sipisode of drinking beer and or wine with Alex, Matt, and Mike.
Is this a regular thing now, or are we just?
It is. Guest stars.
Moving up?
Dude, we're just doing. We're all here. You know.
Yeah.
It ain't
We are
much.
moving up though, as well.
Featured at least.
Featured until you take over. One day maybe I won't even be here. Who knows?
I can only hope.
So today we have a very special episode. Real good stuff here. We're doing our first wine episode, boys.
I never thought it would happen. I thought it was always an and.
You know?
That was the twist.
Oh yeah, one day we'll do both. That's a whole nother special. That might be the finale, season 1. I don't know. I don't even know where this is
going. All
going.
sorts of stuff.
So this is a 2014 Cabernet Sauvignon. One of my favorite types of wine. What about you guys? What kind of wine people are you?
I'm actually a Cabernet Sauvignon guy myself. That's how I started liking wine. I like the sweetness, like the cherry, chocolatey. Like it's a very smooth wine.
Yeah,
tasty. You can do it before dinner or after dinner. I feel like it's very versatile.
During, man.
Well, yeah, of course. That's what I mean.
I drink wine before my meal, during my meal, and one after.
Yeah.
And maybe another one to Cabernet.
I'm very French when it comes to my cab sauce.
You're not picky with wine?
No. I'm not very picky, but this is my favorite. I do have favorites.
Cabernet?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I'd say I'm a red kind of guy, but I'll do white. You know.
I like white. What I like about whites is
the daytime wine.
The chilled aspect.
Am I right about that? Daytime wine white, nighttime wine red. Why not?
Yeah, because it's warmer, it puts you to bed, like gets you to sleep mood.
I'm gonna start cracking this while we're chatting. Here. So this is a California red. It's called Old Soul, and it's made by Lodi. Never had it. Never heard of it.
Lodi. That's a place in California where the grapes were grown.
That's right. Okay, so California wine is known for their fruit-forward types of flavors.
I'm worried. I'm worried about Cali and their water.
How do you feel?
Water, less water means less grapes, right? And the less grapes.
They're working on it, man. They're working on it.
Yeah.
We'll
I
see
guess
what
they're
happens.
trying to do underground irrigation to really
So it's important with red wine.
At least.
Do you guys know this? It's important with red wine. Guys, this is a wine show. It's not a water show.
Sorry.
All right, guys. I don't know. We're not trying to turn wine into water here. We're trying to do the opposite. So you guys know that when you pop the wine, you don't want to hear a pop on a red.
That's true. Or a white.
It's like
on any bottle. You're not trying to get
especially a red.
I like a little pop myself.
Let's smell the cork.
Yeah. So wine.
Definitely fruit forward. I'm thinking.
It's got like a winey kind of smell.
Let's get all the little knickknacks off of here so we don't get any
I'm not trying to get tin-foiled.
Yeah, Mike, you want to go?
Tin-foiled again.
Let's get under here. Let's just take the whole thing off. There we go. We don't want any kind of tinfoil residue.
No. Yeah, just.
All right, so we're gonna let it breathe for 10 seconds. 10, 9. So guys, let's just
Can we get the proper, at least get the proper regimen down for how many seconds?
Let's just play it out. No, I'm not.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm interested. Like if we're gonna drink wine.
In the
All right, we'll be right back. We're gonna find out how long it takes to really breathe it. All right, we'll be right back.
As rule of thumb, the older and more delicate a wine is, the more quickly it will deteriorate after being exposed to air.
All right, let's do it.
A wine bottled
So
under
we
cork.
want to do it right now, right? Okay. Put your
A wine bottled
glass
under
down. Put it
cork
down.
may have been breathing, albeit slowly, for years. Once the cork is pulled and the wine is poured, its remaining fruit aromas can dissipate fast. If you have a special old bottle, so you know what? It sounds like it's saying pour it. Once you cork it, pour it. Cork and pour.
Pour once you cork.
Cork and pour. Decork and pour.
This is a special old bottle. Back when this bottle was being bottled
2 years ago.
I don't even know.
It has no description here. None at all.
Which I like.
Simpler times.
Yeah.
They're not trying to.
They're not trying to
push
sell us
anything in my
something.
face, yeah.
We're gonna really give it
It
our
really
opinions.
smells.
Now these glasses aren't the best for this kind of wine, but we're making do, and I think we'll try to give our most objective.
So do you know what the legs on wine are, Alex? Do you know what those mean?
What is that, Matt? Why don't you tell
So
us?
when you twirl the wine glass around, you will see that you're getting, the wine is cascading down the glass. The slower it cascades, the more alcohol is in it.
And the more legs.
And So,
All right, you ready, guys? This isn't very leggy, I gotta say. So we're not off to a great omen. Oh, the fruit's right in the front. I was right. Fruit's right in the front. Little tart.
Yeah, it's driving.
It's driving the boat. Not very dry, but it has a dry finish, right? A little bit.
Still pretty wet though on the finish as well.
Yeah.
It's wet all the way
It's
through.
fast and wet.
Yeah, this is a fast, wet wine. But it is lacking something.
It's not a great wine, but it's got cherries. You can taste those cherries?
Yep.
Blackberries.
You're almost always gonna get the
In
berry,
California.
the berry taste in a cab sauv.
Especially California Cab
Yeah.
Sauv. But I like it. That's why I like it. That's not a bad thing. I'm not a super dry guy. It's a little
I don't know.
It's a little too grape juicy though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a problem. It's a little
It's
too
kind of got
righteous.
fruit and not much else.
Yeah.
I'm
exactly.
right with you guys. I'm glad we're on the same page here.
I also
But-
I'm getting a little more peach now though.
Me too.
Letting it sit longer. It'll sit longer.
I can get
On
that.
the
It
tongue,
gets
I'm
that
getting like
tingle.
a peach, like kind of
Softness. The
mango-y.
soft
There's a
peach.
soft. So I think there's a little piece that's why we weren't yet
Yeah.
tasting because
Pineapple,
it's very tropical. It's
tart, sour, even.
I can't tell if I'm just tasting these things because you guys are saying it. Probably.
but
Like if you said something else, I'd probably be like, yeah, strawberries.
I'm not thinking it's like chocolatey. Like you can say
No, it's
chocolate.
not.
I wouldn't think that.
no.
And that's a
but
and that's a usual
if
characteristic
you
of
said
it.
strawberry just as
Well, Mike, don't you know that's the whole wine game. You just gotta go.
Well, I think it's
Feet
more
first.
like strawberries.
I can. I'm with you there too. It's just like
Sour.
it's a berry bramble, really.
Yeah, it's a fruity.
Yeah, it's a big fruity bite.
See, I'm still getting like a little kiwi too. There's like a tropical bite.
Like I
The
said.
longer the between sip, the longer you let that residue just sit there,
Mhm.
the more tropical it kind of gets. It's like it takes you don't get that tartness. Like the tartness fades away, and then you're just left with
Dude,
that.
I'm with you on the kiwi. Like I said, the fruit's right there up front row, and to a fault almost. Am I
Yeah.
right?
No, definitely.
It's a little over.
This is very
overpowering.
Welch's.
Yeah. Did Welch make this wine? Welch's is this? We gotta look that up.
That's why there's no description because it's
Fruit
actually,
juice. It's made
I don't
just.
think
It's
it's
just
bad.
old fruit.
It's
juice.
not bad. It's
It's
just
just
it's just
not
kind of
Anything
bland.
special.
That's right. So what are we gonna give this? Why don't we start? We go boom, boom, boom.
I'd say 3. I think it deserves that.
You know what? It's also kind of watery. I'm getting like it's. I know we're not talking about water, but I get like a very like.
All right, I'm gonna beat you to it.
It's safe.
A strong 2. A strong
Okay.
2.
Okay. Make it
It-
bright.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be green. 2 green 2s or something like neon. Because it's teetering on 3. I just don't want to give it 3
Yeah.
because
If they tried a little harder, it couldn't have earned that 3, but
maybe it's the year.
you don't do halves, right? Yeah.
Nah, I'm not going with the half, but this is a hard 2. Like nowhere near 1. It's definitely a good wine. I'm gonna finish the bottle. I don't know if I buy it again though.
I give it a 3.
Gonna give it the 3.
I'm gonna. I don't know. The more
It's
I let it
easy.
sit-
It's easy going.
It is
It's
easy
got a
going.
good finish. You're right.
But I feel like there's 1 or 2 things that are missing from it that the usual cab
Yeah.
sauv delivers on.
Yeah.
All right, so why don't we give it
3 stars overall.
2/3 out of 5? 3 average.
3 average.
Yeah. So that was that's
We'll
our
have to figure out a system if we're gonna be here
all 3 of us.
often.
It's all right. We'll have little stars and then we'll have the average. All right. So that was episode 3.
You know,
Thanks
I'm
for
gonna
watching.
give it 2 stars. I
No!
take it back. I'm sorry.